Rate these corn puns on a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
Okay? What did the farmer say when somebody complimented him on his harvest?
I don't know what.
Aw, shucks.
-5.
-5? How did the corn farmer get to be so successful?
How?
He cornered the market.
I don't know. Maybe like a 5.
Did you hear about the farm dog who liked to strip ears of corn?
No.
He was part husky. 1 to 10.
I'll give that one a 7.
Just because it involves a dog?
Yes.
Okay. Did you know that there's an app for people that grow corn?
What?
There's an app for people that grow corn.
Do I want
to connect to each
called?
other. Oh, I don't know what it's called. I just know that they made it in Silicon Valley.
Alright, that was a good one. I'll give it a 6.
Yeah! How do you make sweet corn?
Put you in it.
Alright, do you like plain popcorn? Oh, really? You can do better than that. Did you hear about the cornstalk that changed careers?
No.
No? He just wanted to go into a different field.
No, these all suck.
You know why all of these jokes are terrible?
Did my brother write them?
No, it's because they're corny. Knee slapper! Hey, what's up guys? It's DK Magician here, and welcome back to another OPC magic tutorial. Now this video is going to be a little bit different than some of the videos I've posted in the past, because I'm not going to be teaching you a specific move or routine. We're going to be going over a basic principle that's built right in to the brand new OPC Schuckers. That's right, we're going to be talking about the one-way back design. Now, I know some magicians might balk at the idea of using a one-way deck, but personally, I think it opens up a world of possibilities, and I hope that I can demonstrate that through some of the effects that I perform. Now that being said, I'm not going to be going in depth and teaching you all of the effects that I perform in this video, because they all rely on the same basic principle of the one-way back design. My hope is that you won't take these effects and ideas at face value, but you really explore the method behind them, what makes them work, and run with it. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, but first, let's take a look at some of the basic things that you can do using the one-way back design principle. One of the first things that many of us learn as magicians is the key card principle. It's incredibly easy for beginners to do, but normally you have to remember the identity of your key card, and sometimes that can be tricky when it's not something obvious like the ace of spades. So we're going to take advantage of the one-way back design by reversing our key card so that it's facing the opposite direction from the rest of the cards in the deck. Now we don't have to remember the identity of the card, we just have to look for the discrepancy. So, if a spectator was to select a card, in this case it's the 5 of clubs, and that card was to get lost in the deck, we would be able to use our key card by simply looking for the card that's facing the opposite direction from the rest of the cards in the pack. So if we spread through here, you'll see that one card is facing the opposite direction, which means that this card beneath it is the selection, the 5 of clubs. Similar to how we can use the one-way back design principle to identify a key card, we can also use it to identify a selection. We just need to place the selection back in the deck, facing the opposite direction. This can be done relatively easily from an in-the-hand spread, as when you out-jog the card and rotate it out to show the spectator, you can now see that the back design is facing the opposite direction from the rest of the deck. So you can show the selection to the spectator, in this case it's the ace of hearts, and then place it back into the center of the deck, and you'll know exactly where it is based off of the orientation of the back. One advantage that this has over using the back design as a key card is that it allows the spectator to shuffle the deck as long as they don't disturb the orientation of the cards. This can be done through an overhand shuffle, or even an in-the-hands riffle shuffle, if your spectator knows how to do one. You can then spread through the deck and find the selection with relative ease simply by looking at the back design of the cards. We can take the selection reversal and make it even more powerful by allowing the spectator to do everything in their own hands. The magician can even be outside of the room while this is happening. So, the spectator can begin by shuffling the cards, again ensuring that the orientation of the cards is not changed. Once the pack is thoroughly mixed, The spectator is instructed to deal cards down onto the table one at a time, facing down. Whenever they feel the time is right, they can stop, and the next card will be their selection. Instruct them to deal this card facing up onto the packet. In this case, we have the Ace of Hearts. The balance of the pack is then added on top, and the spectator is instructed to pick up the deck, spread through, and memorize the image of their card in the center before finally turning it over. You'll notice that in this action, the card is now facing the opposite direction from the rest of the deck. The spectator can once again shuffle the deck if they like, leaving the card lost in the center, and now the magician can impossibly locate the card by simply looking for the discrepancy in the back design. In this case, the selection is the Ace of Hearts. For this effect, the magician takes a quick look at the pack before handing it to the spectator so that it can be shuffled. While the spectator is shuffling, the magician asks them to name one of the 4 suits: clubs, hearts, spades, or diamonds. Let's say that the spectator names hearts. The magician then claims that he has memorized the position of every single card in the deck and tracked it while the spectator was shuffling. He then begins to deal cards down onto the table, separating out a separate pile for what he claims will be all 13 of the hearts. This particular effect works a little bit better with a subtle back design, but nevertheless, it is still quite powerful. Surprisingly enough, one-way back designs are one of those things that people just don't think about when they look at a deck of cards. They're looking for more subtle markings, and sometimes they're not even paying attention to the ones that we would consider to be the most obvious. So those are just a few of the effects that you can do using the one-way back design principle. I really hope you guys enjoyed them, but like I said earlier, I hope that you expand on these ideas. Don't just take them at face value. Make them your own and really explore the principle behind it. If you're looking for more resources on the one-way deck principle, you can check out The Art of Magic, published in 1909 by Downes and Hilliard, or you can check out Ted Animan's book, Shh, It's a Secret. That's the most cliche name for a magic book. I'm sorry, Ted, it just is. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Also, if you want to see more videos like this and be the first to see our upcoming deck trailers, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to check us out on Instagram, you can do that at organic_playing_cards. And if you want to check out me on Instagram, it's at DK Magician. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. I'm DK Magician. As always, spread the love and peace out.